Peace and love, you guys. I had something on my mind that I felt like I needed to channel and speak to you guys about, which is about all of the 6 different planets that are in retrograde or going retrograde during September. Wild, right? So if you're not too familiar with a retrograde or how that would affect you, sit back and listen to what I have to tell you. So we're going to start with Pluto, right? So Pluto is definitely a very transformative planet. It's all about death, destruction, and going into the underworld. And for those of you who are new to any of these concepts, spirituality, or really understanding what that means, don't be scared when I say that. That pretty much just means it's giving you a chance to start fresh, knock down things that do not work anymore, constructs, ways of thinking, habits, breaking generational curses, all of that. It's pretty much getting rid of people, moving out of places that don't work anymore, all of that. So if you have been experiencing that right at this time, we are dealing and going to be dealing with that Pluto energy for a little minute, and so that is going to pretty much be something that may affect your energy at this time. We have another planet that's all about clearing out things that no longer serve you, which is Mercury. Mercury retrogrades are all about things dealing with transition, transitioning to places, traveling, communication, anything dealing with that. So Mercury retrogrades definitely can cause annoyances, disturbance with technology, cars. If you ever had a time where it's like, man, this time right now just seems like I have to keep fixing my car or something like that, or keep fixing this, I gotta keep fixing these technological devices or anything like that, Mercury retrograde is probably affecting you. Or if you're jumbling over your words like I've been doing probably a couple times throughout this video, oh my gosh, then you're definitely probably being affected by that Mercury retrograde energy, and that is how that can affect you. Working with that Pluto energy, oh my gosh, it's just cleansing out anything that doesn't belong. So here now we are talking about the Venus retrograde. These are very, very interesting planets all coming together going retrograde at this time. But this one has all and everything to do with like love, relationships, beauty, art, romance. So at this time, you're probably going to be feeling some effects and some changes when it comes to dealing with your relationships, when it comes to dealing with love. You might have new love coming in or old love leaving. You might be dealing with some ripples and effects in your relationship, or even realizing that some things are being rekindled and resparked. All in all, it's all for the better. It's all pushing for you to get exactly what you deserve when it comes to love, beauty, even money, you know, finances, things like that. It's going to be pushing you towards that bliss in life when the Venus is in retrograde. So definitely know you're going to be feeling that effect too as well, or have been feeling that effect, because at this point that you're going to be watching this video, Venus has already left out of retrograde because that ended on September 3rd. But still, you definitely have felt those effects, and it will be playing in to all of these other planets that are retrograde and popping in during this Virgo season. Then when we said we've had enough, we've learned our lessons, right? Saturn decides to be in retrograde too as well at this time. So Saturn is all about building constructs of order. Wow, these words. Mercury, just please give me a break. But building constructs of order, putting things into place in your life, getting rid of systems that no longer work anymore, breaking down old systems. That is what Saturn is all about. So it's definitely going to be helping you to deal with confronting your emotional baggage, things that no longer make sense in your life at this time when it comes to a realistic lifestyle that you're trying to create and live. What's real, what's fake, and putting that all into full perspective. So definitely know those are some of the effects, and it may cause a little confusion because you're trying to figure out which way to go now. What do I really want in life? Those are some of the questions that you may ask when dealing with Saturn retrograde. And so I had to go into the store, so it wasn't going to be easy to record the last 2 planets on video. So I'm just doing a quick voiceover talking about the last 2 planets. So we have the effect and the energy of Neptune along with the other 4 planets that I mentioned. So With Neptune is all about revealing the truth, breaking down illusions and false fantasies. So this is going to be a great energy when it comes to all of the other ones, with creating the true reality that you're trying to create and manifest. For everyone who's been manifesting, trying to create that reality, this is just going to put everything more into full focus and clarity. And for people who are not even really thinking about this, it's going to shake you up and awaken you to what's really going on and what the true life that you were supposed to come here and create really was, and how you could go about that. And so that's the a way that energy is going to be playing out and playing on our psyches and our energy. So we have the last planet, which of course is not least probably one of the most abundant planets. It's all about abundance. We have Jupiter. Jupiter is definitely going to have this, which is funny because I was reading something, and a great way to put it about Jupiter's energy was, it's kind of like that. I say, like, they said that drunk uncle that shows up spewing like these interesting riddles and like mystical fortune telling type of energy. And I was like, okay, that's an interesting way to put Jupiter, because it definitely has this mystical, magical, abundant type of energy. It's definitely all about traveling and mysticism and abundance. So this is a really good one to tap into when it comes to also business, because it has such this strong prosperity, abundant type of energy. So all of these different planets affecting our energy at this time, it's really such a power like alignment for us to be able to tap in and create the realities that we have been trying to create. So if you were in a rut or stuck in any kind of way, then these amazing alignments in planetary retrogrades definitely are going to help to catapult you towards the reality that you're trying to create at this time.